There will come a moment in your life when everything around you begins to shake, when the ground beneath your feet feels uncertain, when the dream you once held so clearly in your mind starts to blur under the pressure of reality, criticism, fear, rejection, and failure. And in that moment, when doubt whispers louder than your ambition, you must remember one thing and one thing only. You have to believe. Because life is not going to greet your dreams with open arms and celebration. Life is going to test you. Life is going to push you. Life is going to hit you with unexpected storms that you never saw coming. And just when you think you are making progress, just when you think you are finally moving forward, something will happen that will make you question everything, make you question your path, your purpose, your strength, and even your worth. But understand this deeply. This is not the end. This is the beginning of transformation. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. And preparation is never comfortable, it is never easy, and it never feels fair. Because growth demands struggle, growth demands sacrifice, and growth demands that you become someone stronger than you were yesterday, even when every part of you is screaming to quit, to stop, to go back to comfort, to go back to safety, to go back to the life where nothing challenged you, but nothing changed you either. There will be days when you wake up and feel like nothing is working, when your efforts feel invisible, when your progress feels non-existent, when people doubt you, ignore you, laugh at you, or even try to block your path entirely. And in those moments you will feel alone, misunderstood, and exhausted. But that is exactly where belief becomes your greatest weapon, because belief does not depend on evidence. Belief does not wait for proof. Belief is the decision you make in the absence of results. You have to believe when you are tired, when you are broke, when you are rejected, when you are failing, when you are scared, because belief is what keeps you moving when everything else is trying to stop you. Belief is what fuels your actions when motivation disappears. Belief is what gives you the strength to stand back up when life knocks you down again and again and again. And make no mistake, you will be knocked down. You will fall. You will fail. You will make mistakes that embarrass you, decisions that haunt you, and attempts that don't work out the way you planned. But failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Failure is the process. Failure is the path. Because success is not built on perfection, it is built on persistence. Understand this clearly. Every successful person you admire, every person you look up to, every person who has achieved greatness has faced moments where quitting seemed like the only option, where giving up felt easier than continuing, where the weight of the journey felt too heavy to carry. But what separated them from everyone else was not talent, not luck, not resources. It was belief. They believed when nobody else did. They believed when the results weren't there. They believed when the world told them no, and they kept going, not because it was easy, but because they refused to let doubt define their destiny. And that is the same power that exists within you right now, whether you realize it or not, whether you feel it or not, whether you believe it or not. It is there, waiting for you to activate it, waiting for you to decide that your story is not over, that your circumstances do not define you, that your past does not control your future, and that your current situation is not your final destination. Because you can change your life in a moment, in a single decision, in a single shift of mindset, where you stop seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances and start seeing yourself as the creator of your future, where you stop reacting to life and start directing it, where you stop saying "I can't" and start saying "I will find a way." Your thoughts shape your reality, your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your destiny. So if you want to change your life, you must first change what you believe about yourself, because everything you achieve begins with the belief that it is possible. You don't need more resources. You don't need more time. You don't need more validation. You don't need permission from anyone else. What you need is a shift in your mindset, a shift in your attitude, a shift in your belief system that says, I am capable, I am worthy, I am ready, and I will not stop. There will always be voices, external voices and internal voices that tell you to quit, that tell you it's too hard, that tell you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not experienced enough. And those voices will sound convincing, they will sound logical, they will sound real, but they are not truth. They are fear disguised as reason, and you must learn to silence them. You must learn to stand up within yourself and say, I hear you, but I'm moving forward anyway. Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. Courage is doing it anyway. Courage is believing anyway. Courage is stepping forward when every instinct tells you to step back. And as you continue, as you push forward, as you stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone, something incredible begins to happen. You grow, you expand, you evolve, and the person you are becoming becomes stronger than the challenges you are facing. You begin to realize that what once scared you no longer controls you, that what once stopped you no longer limits you, that what once felt impossible now feels achievable, and that is the power of belief combined with action. Because belief alone is not enough. You must act, you must move, you must take steps, even small steps, even imperfect steps, even uncertain steps, because progress is built on consistent effort, not perfection. It's the daily discipline, the daily grind, the daily commitment to show up, to work, to improve, to fight, even when you don't feel like it, even when nobody is watching, even when the results are not immediate. Because greatness is not built in a day, it is built over time, through consistency, through resilience, through belief. And yes, there will be moments when you want to quit, when you feel like giving up, when the pain feels too heavy, when the struggle feels too long, when the results feel too far away. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that separate the winners from the quitters. Those are the moments where your belief is tested the most. Because anyone can believe when things are going well. Anyone can believe when success is visible. Anyone can believe when the path is clear. But real belief, the kind of belief that changes lives, is the belief you hold when everything is uncertain, when everything is difficult, when everything is against you. You have to believe not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. You have to believe not because you see the way, but because you trust that the way will reveal itself as you move forward. You have to believe not because you have guarantees, but because you have faith in your ability to figure it out. And understand this, your story is still being written. Your journey is still unfolding. Your transformation is still in progress. And just because you are struggling right now does not mean you are failing. It means you are growing. You are becoming stronger, wiser, more resilient, more capable, and more prepared for the life you are working towards. So don't stop now. Don't quit now. Don't give up now. You've come too far. You've fought too hard. You've endured too much to walk away from your dreams at this point. Stand up. Take a breath. Refocus your mind. Remind yourself who you are and what you are capable of. And most importantly, believe. Believe in your vision. Believe in your potential. Believe in your ability to overcome. Believe that everything you are going through has a purpose. Believe that your pain is not wasted. Believe that your struggle is shaping you. Believe that your future is greater than your past. Because at the end of the day, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not opportunity, it is not talent, it is not luck, it is belief. And if you can hold on to that belief, if you can protect it, nurture it, and act on it every single day, no matter what happens, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, you will win. Because you have to believe before the world believes in you.
There will be moments when the world feels like it is closing in on you from every direction, when the pressure becomes so intense that it feels like you cannot breathe, when every effort you make seems to return nothing but silence, disappointment, and resistance. And in those moments, when everything in your environment is telling you to slow down, to step back, to quit, you must become the one voice that rises above all of it and declares with unwavering certainty that you are not done, that you are not finished, that your story is still being written, and that you will continue no matter how difficult the road becomes. Because the truth is, the path to greatness was never designed to be comfortable, it was never meant to be predictable, and it was never created for those who are looking for easy results or quick rewards. It was built for those who are willing to endure the pain, to embrace the uncertainty, to walk through the darkness without losing sight of the light they carry within themselves, even when that light is the only thing guiding them forward. You must understand that belief is not something that appears when everything is going right. Belief is something that is forged in the fire of adversity, in the moments when you feel like you are losing control, when you feel like you are falling apart, when nothing around you makes sense, and yet you choose deliberately and consciously to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep fighting for a vision that only you can see. And yes, there will be people who doubt you, who question you, who misunderstand your journey, who laugh at your ambition, who try to impose their limitations onto your life, who will tell you that you are dreaming too big, aiming too high, risking too much. And they will speak with confidence, they will speak with certainty, but what they are really speaking from is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of stepping outside of the life they have accepted, and you must not allow their fear to become your reality. Because if you listen long enough to voices that were never meant to guide you, you will slowly begin to shrink yourself, to doubt yourself, to limit yourself, and before you know it, you will find yourself living a life that feels safe but unfulfilled, comfortable but empty, predictable but uninspiring, and that is a far greater loss than failure itself. Failure, at least, means you tried. Failure means you stepped into the arena. Failure means you were brave enough to pursue something that mattered to you. And every failure carries within it a lesson, a piece of wisdom, a new level of strength that you would have never gained if you had chosen to stay where it was easy. So when you fall, and you will fall, you must not see it as the end of your journey. You must see it as part of your journey, as a necessary step toward becoming the person you need to become in order to handle the success you are chasing. Because success is not just about achieving something, it is about becoming someone. Someone who has the discipline to stay consistent, the resilience to keep going, the mindset to stay focused, and the belief to continue even when the outcome is uncertain. And that is why so many people never reach their full potential. Not because they are not capable, not because they are not talented, but because they stop believing too soon. They give up too early. They allow temporary pain to convince them of permanent defeat. But you are different. You are not here to live an average life. You are not here to follow the crowd. You are not here to settle for less than what you are capable of. You are here to grow, to evolve, to rise, to create something meaningful, to leave a mark, to prove to yourself that you can become more than you ever imagined. And that requires a level of belief that goes beyond logic, beyond circumstances, beyond what is currently visible. It requires a belief that is rooted in your identity, in your decision to refuse mediocrity, to refuse defeat, to refuse to be defined by your lowest moments. Because at the end of the day, your life is not determined by what happens to you. It is determined by how you respond to what happens to you. It is determined by the decisions you make in the moments that challenge you the most. You can choose to break, or you can choose to build. You can choose to quit, or you can choose to continue. You can choose to doubt, or you can choose to believe. And every single day, every single moment, you are making that choice, whether you realize it or not. So make it consciously, make it intentionally, make it powerfully. Decide that no matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, you will not stop, you will not back down, you will not give up on yourself. Because the greatest transformation in your life will not come from outside validation. It will not come from someone else believing in you. It will come from the moment you decide to believe in yourself so deeply that nothing, no failure, no rejection, no obstacle can shake that foundation. And when you reach that point, when your belief becomes unshakable, when your mindset becomes disciplined, when your actions become consistent, something incredible happens. You become unstoppable. Not because life becomes easier, but because you become stronger. Not because obstacles disappear, but because you learn how to overcome them. Not because fear goes away, but because you stop letting it control you. And that is the moment when everything begins to change. That is the moment when your reality starts to align with your vision. That is the moment when your efforts start to produce results. That is the moment when you realize that everything you went through was not meant to break you. It was meant to build you. So hold on, keep going, keep believing, even when it hurts, even when it's hard, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because something is happening. You are becoming. And the person you are becoming is capable of achieving everything you once thought was impossible. So rise up, step forward, take control, and remind yourself again and again until it becomes your identity. I have to believe because my future depends on it.